I'm back. This is going to be a twofer today. If you're subscribed to these videos, then guess what? You get to see my ugly mug again today, ranting and raving about more shit that most people probably don't care about. This came up in my newsfeed, crossed my my feed the other day, and I'm just now calming down enough to be able to talk about this. One of my friends shared a screenshot that has been shared all over Facebook from a guy named Clifford Gibson. I don't know where he's at or anything like that. I don't even know if this is serious or joking or what. But I certainly hope that people sharing a screenshot of his rant on Facebook goes viral and he becomes internet famous for this. And people know this guy for the ass clown that he is. Because what he put on Facebook, I didn't write it down, so I'm not going to read it to you word for word. I'm going to paraphrase here. But at the very top of his post, it says, "Watch out for motorcycle," all in caps, by the way, "Watch out for motorcycles. Fuck that. Explanation point, explanation point, explanation point." And in his rant, he goes on to say that on the weekends, fine, I'll watch out for them. But motorcycles are considered are labeled recreational vehicles, which means they are quote-unquote toys. So if you don't want to get hit on a motorcycle on your way to work on Monday morning, grow up and get a car. And he just goes on and on and on about how people that ride motorcycles make bad life decisions and bad life choices, and to tell people to watch out for motorcycles is making other motorists shoulder the responsibility for these motorcyclists' bad decisions. And he even goes on to tell people on motorcycles that they should do what their mother taught them and watch out for cars. They'll run your ass over. Now, first off, a motorcycle may be considered in most, if not all states, a recreational vehicle. However, a motorcycle is still a motor vehicle that is authorized to use the roads. We're not talking an off-road vehicle here. We're not talking a four-wheeler or a three-wheeler or a dirt bike. We're talking a motorcycle, which actually is a motor vehicle. Sorry, MASH fans will get that. But because they are a motor vehicle and they are licensed to be on the roads, this guy has no bitch, should have no bitch about people that own a motorcycle that decide Monday, it's nice weather, the bike is more fuel efficient than the four-door family sedan, I'm taking the bike to work. And as far as watching out for bikes on the roads, in the spirit of all honesty and all openness here, I'm not a motorcyclist. I don't have my endorsement. I don't have a bike. More than likely, my mother would kill me if I even considered wanting a motorcycle, because it is a dangerous mode of transportation. However, I understand. Motorcycles have a certain list of limitations. Certain things that they can do or can't do. More blind spots than a car, because a lot of motorcycles don't have rear view mirrors. If they do, there's still a lot of blind spots. It's extremely easy to cut off someone on a motorcycle, because sometimes it's hard to judge speed and distance of a motorcycle and things like that. I see nothing wrong with saying, hey, watch out for motorcycles. I see nothing wrong with saying, hey, watch out for kids on bicycles. And if this guy has a problem with it, fuck him, because he's a goddamn fucking ass clown. Maybe he needs to take a rider's edge class and get the perspective of someone on a motorcycle as opposed to someone in a rolling cage. People like this are the reason why riding a motorcycle is dangerous. Because there's far too many people like this ass clown, Clifford Gibson. If someone on your Facebook friends list shares that screenshot, share it too. Let it go viral. Let the world see this fucking ass clown for what he is. A fucking ass clown. And as far as I'm concerned, every motorcyclist in the United States needs to print out that screenshot of that rant on Facebook. Because if he's ever involved in an accident where he is in a collision with a motorcyclist on a motorcycle, I think it should be used as evidence in court that this man does not respect motorcyclists. He does not respect the rules of the road that say, watch out for these guys, and that say these guys are licensed the same as you driving a car and have the same rights, responsibilities, and privileges to drive their motorcycles on the roads. And I certainly hope that, God forbid, knock on wood if I had any around here, there is an accident between this guy and a motorcyclist. Someone will bring this into court and say, this stands as evidence to this guy's character. He doesn't respect motorcyclists, and can he prove that this was an accident and that he did not intentionally run over the motorcyclist? As far as I'm concerned, with that kind of attitude, that ass clown deserves not even to have a driver's license to be able to drive a car on the roads. But then, that's just one American's opinion.